Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your no repeat kettlebell burn workout. This workout is just like it sounds. We're gonna work the entire body using a kettlebell, and we're gonna do it in a no repeat format. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your level, so listen to your body. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and get set up. We can start moving our bodies just to get a quick dynamic warm up. You can march, roll those shoulders, jog it out, shake it out, whatever you need to do to start getting the blood flowing, get that energy up, and get our body's temperature up. Get those muscles warm and your body ready to move. So we're gonna get in some dynamic movements here, working in those movement patterns that we're gonna be adding the weight to. You'll notice I have 3 of my kettlebells out today. So I'm generally working with around an 18, a 26, and then I'll be swinging some with that 35. Those are all in pounds. So if you have options, keep them close by. It's always good to have a couple different sets to go lower, upper, and then of course go heavier with things like swings. So if you have options, otherwise just use what you've got. And if you've only gotten a dumbbell, that works too. Let's step out to the side right through here. So this workout is no repeat, and we're gonna do it with no intervals either. I know not everybody loves that, but I promise it helps it go by fast. And we're gonna keep it mostly back to basics and then just add on, just mix up what we're doing in that movement pattern or with that muscle group. So that does not mean that we're not gonna take breaks. We will take breaks to catch our breath and to get some water. Just take it side to side right through here. But you do you. If you need to take a breather, if you need to hit pause, totally fine. This is your workout. I want you to be where you are today. So work to your level, work to where you're feeling, what you're feeling today, and of course challenge yourself, but in a way that's good for you. Roll those shoulders here, right through here, and walk your feet in, round it up, and then we're gonna take it a hinge down, and then a big reach and open up. So drive those hips to the back as you roll up, pull down and squeeze. Reach and up. Little hinge, yes. Let's get 2 more just like that. Stretching through the back of the legs. 1 more. Take it all the way down if you can. If you're able, put those hands on the mat, walk back to a high plank. If that's not right for you, you can stay on the knees or stay upright. But we're just gonna do a little forward or back in that plank position, little drop of the knees and the hips to open up that rotation in our core. And then a little, if you can, press up into down dog. You can do all this from your knees too, if you wanna just sit back into that child's pose. And then bring it center if you can, take 1 foot forward. Drop that knee if you want, little hip opener, and then big reach up, rotate through. Let's do that maybe 2 or 3 times. World's greatest stretch. So we get the back, we get the hips, we get that rotational movement. And then either step back to your knees or your toes, other side, open it up. And again, doesn't really matter if you have your knee down or up. I find I get a little more stretch sometimes when it's down. And then rotate here, reach up and down. Very slowly walk that foot in or walk your hands back. Slowly round it up. All right, let's tap out and reach. So, no repeat, kettlebell burn. Working with our kettlebells, I try to cue you on if you want to go heavy or medium. We will get some swings in between, but our swings are also gonna be no repeat. I'm gonna give you some different options. Of course, if there's anything that you want to repeat, maybe it's a better option for you, you have that as a possibility. So you do you, your workout, no repeat. I'm gonna give you some variety, I'm gonna give you some variations, but you can certainly stick to what we do first if that is better for you. Little stretch right here. Grab some water if you need it, shake everything out. Let's grab a medium kettlebell. We're gonna start with a little lower body. I'm actually gonna go my medium in between. So this is my 26, yes, 12 kilograms. So we're gonna start with a stationary lunge. Then we're gonna add a little movement to it. So if at any point you wanna move that kettlebell, hold it here racked, or here, or if you want to take it just body weight, that's fine too. Right now, we're gonna be in that split squat. We're gonna take it here. We're gonna drive down into that lunge and then drive it up. Core engaged, making sure that weight's not pulling you. Woo! In 3, 2, 1. Drop it low. Drive it up, right here. Down and up. So starting just regular split squat. Remember, if you need to modify, you can take it not as low, or you can just tap back and here, but if you can, take it down and up. All right, keeping the lunge. Watch me, we're gonna lunge, set it down, drive it up, down, pick it up. So you will get a little bit of a hinge. Join me here. Take it down and up. If you can't get that low, that's okay. Just take it as low as is good for you, or you can add a little more of a hinge to it. Down and up. Yes, team. I know, let's get 4 more just like that. Weight in that front heel. I know it's burning, but we love it, right? And breathe. Core, keeping that chest open. Last 2. Drive it up. 1 more. Yes, legs. I want you to hold it here. Bring that foot in. You're gonna cross it over into a curtsy lunge. Watch me here. Cross it down and step it up right here. Weight comes by that front foot as you cross behind, keeping those hips square. Feel that core, especially on that opposite side, having to stabilize. We've got 4. And breathe. 3, 2, last one, I know. All right, I want you to set up in that curtsy lunge here. Watch me. We're gonna do a little handoff, so watch me first. Hand it off. You're just gonna stay low with it. No pulsing. If that feels like too much balance, you can just hold it. But we'll go here, here. If you want, cross it over. Regular to curtsy. I know. If that feels too wonky, just hand it off. 4, 3, 2, boom. Ha-ha. I know, team, stretch that out. Glutes, hammies, whoo, quads, heart rate. Yes, yes, team. I'm gonna start this here so I can actually see my heart rate. Catch your breath, maybe some hamstring curls, a little bit of a breather in between. Remember, that rest is part of the process. We don't want to skimp on the rest. If I were to jump right into my next circuit, I would not have the breast support, I wouldn't have the strength, the energy to get as much out of it. So we do want to let our bodies recover. We keep it short, I promise, before we go into that next one. So we're here, team. We're gonna take it with that regular lunge, all right? Then we're gonna take it in that curtsy, or we're gonna touch it down first and pick it up. Then the curtsy, then the crossover. I promise it's gonna go faster than that first one. Find that good wide stance. Core engaged, shoulders back, making sure it's not pulling you. Use that core lift to stay stable. Regular lunge, here we go. Drop it down. And I'm putting this one in first so we get it over with. I know, I feel it too. And breathe. Dropping it down. Remember, you can also just tap back if that's better for you, but keep that front leg doing the work. Get ready. We're gonna set it down and bring it up. So join me here. We're gonna take it down, come up out of it, lunge down to pick it up, and here. Maybe you have a dumbbell and that's a little far to go. That's okay. Just go for it a little lower than you normally would. Sorry, set it down, bring it up, or tap it up. If you're doing a tap, take it here, and up. For 4, drive it up. I know, keep it in that front leg and that heel. Both legs working to steady. Core working to keep you balanced. This hand can go out. Maybe you're gonna feel that down, up. One more. Boom. Yes. Bring it here. Step it in. We're gonna curtsy it. Here we go. Take it down. It's only 8. Bring it up. You don't have to count reps. Don't worry about the clock. Down and up. Right here. Yes, team. 4. Breathe. 3. 2. One more. Good. Drop it down in that curtsy. Remember, we're just gonna hold first. Hand it off. Hand it off. What's it gonna do? It's gonna play with that balance. You can drop it if that's better for you and just hold, or keep it here. If you want, cross it over. And here. I know it's hard to do. Woo! And here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, see? Hard for me too. Oh, now let's look at it. Yes, 160. Grab a sip of water. After that, team, again, I'm gonna do some little hamstring curls or some kicks to stretch that out. We're gonna take it down to the mat for some upper body. We're actually gonna start up top, something medium to heavy that you can do a row with. We're gonna keep it simple. Some back and some core. So I'm gonna go over here with my medium weight, 17.6 pounds, yeah, 8 kilograms. All right, team, so we're gonna start in a staggered position. So yes, those legs are feeling it. Actually, let's start on this side and we'll go here. We're here, bring it up. We're gonna start with a row, then we'll take it down to the mat, all on the same side. So staggered here. If you need your hand on the wall or a chair, something to stay balanced, wrap that core, nice flat back, hip distance apart, arm goes out, here we go. Bring it up. And why do I like that arm out? It helps me keep a flat back, right? Another thing that can be helpful is to do that reciprocating with that other side. If that feels good for you, I like to get the stretch right here. And breathe. Pull it up and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. If you can, I want you to drop it down to a kneeling position. We're here, you're here, we're gonna bring it up and hold. So you're leaning into it, feel that hip flexor stretch, and you're gonna pulse. If that's not right for you, you keep it standing all on the same side. Right here, here we go, pulse. Squeeze in the shoulder blade. I know, try to think of it as a stretch for those legs. Keep it moving for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Now we're here. Again, you can keep it standing. You can keep it at all fours. We're gonna lift up into that bear plank. I'm gonna do a row. I'm gonna reach through, pull it here, row. All row on the one side, then pull through to get the obliques, to get that core stability, and we'll alternate, then we'll get that other side. So we're here. Bear plank if you can. If you need to stay on your knees or bring them down in between, that's okay too. Same side, we got our row. Reach under with the other arm, pull it through. Reach under with the other arm, pull it through. Back to here, row. Again, if you need to drop the knees in between, or drop the knees on the row, and then bring it up, reach. You can make it a little more of a drag, if that's better. Up, reach through. Yes, I know. Up, reach through, drag it. Drag it, last one. From the ground, reach through, stretch it back up onto your feet. We're gonna do all that on the other side. I know it feels like repetition, but it's not because it's the other side. Stretch those hip flexors, bring it up. We'll start with our staggered stance. We'll take it down here for some pulses. We'll row from the bear plank and pull it through. It's gonna be over before you know it. Go grab some water. Let's take it here, hinge it here. So I told you mostly back to basics, but remember it's no repeat. So once we're done with rows. Let's take it here, nice flat back, arm out if you want. Here we go, bring it up and down, up. And because these are longer muscle endurance sets, remember, if you need to drop down as we go, there's no shame in that. You could probably handle it for one set, but we're going multiple in a row. I get it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down on that knee. If you need to stay staggered, you can stay staggered. Otherwise, hinge it here. Ready, pull it up and pulse. Pulse. Shoulder blades are coming in towards each other. Feeling that stretch, feeling that core engagement. Breathe. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down to those knees. We're gonna lift up in the bear plank. We've got one row, pull through, pull through. One row. Join me here. You can stay on your knees if you need to. You can stay up top. You can drop in between, or you can keep them up. Here we go. We got row. Reach under, drag it through. Drag it through. Take it row, reach under. And if you need a break in between to set down, that's okay. Row, reach under. Just stay stable in that core and in that bear plank. Up. Reach, so much core, so much upper. Yes, you can. Dig it up. Reach under. Reach under. One more. Bring it up. Here. Reach. Reach. And breathe. Stretch it back. Stretch those hip flexors. Stretch that core. Bring it up, team. One heavy kettlebell. We're gonna start with a regular deadlift as warm up for our swing. We're gonna get some swings, then we got some things down on the mat. So we're here. Kettlebell in the center. Remember, you can always stick with this if this is what is best for you. Otherwise, kettlebell in the center, shoulders back, core wrap. Hinge from the floor, pull it up and squeeze and bring it down. Remember, we want to pull down on those lat muscles, so squeeze in those armpits as if you're squeezing an orange. Shoulders back, core wrapped, weight in front. Here we go. Bring it up and squeeze and drop it down. And when I say squeeze, I don't mean bringing those hips far forward or arching or hyperextending that back. I mean connecting with the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, and that core and pelvic floor and back. Right here, down and squeeze. Take it down and up. 2 more. Last one. Down and up. Right here. Pedal your feet and then get ready. You can keep it just with that, or if you're comfortable with a swing, if you've done a swing before, we're gonna drive it up, block it out, let it drop. Power from here and then let it drop and react. Let's get those shoulders back. Your setup is the same. Hinge it here, drive it back, prep it. 3, 2, power, drive it up, let it drop. Hup. Bring it up and here, and breathe. Lift up on that core. Squeeze those back muscles, but don't lift those arms. I know, a lot of things to think about, but you can do it. Hup. Use your breath to connect. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet right through here. Let's grab a sip of water. Let's take it down to the mat. Yes, team. I know. Woo. How's that heart rate? 170. That's what I love about a kettlebell swing. I'm not saying that's where yours should be. Your heart rate's gonna be different if you're even tracking it, and don't worry if you're not. Not that important. It's just fun to see it go up and go down. Let's come down into a seated position. We're gonna start with that classic Russian twist. I want you to start actually touching it down. Then we're gonna add a little press at the top. If that is not right for you, sit up nice and tall or take it to standing. But if you can also just drop the weight completely. But we're gonna wrap that core, pull everything up and in. Seated, leaning back just a bit if you can. Otherwise, upright or standing is fine. Here we go, touch it down, bring it up. I like to get more rotation in the torso because we need that movement, right? Keeping it slow. But if that's not right for you, keep it small. Breathe. Yes. All right, team, we're gonna add a press. So press up, touch, down, press, and touch. Yes, you can. Overhead press, touch, hand up, and here. We've got 4, twist, 3, 2, last one, up, and relax. Stretch it out right here. If you're not already down, join me down on the mat. We're gonna bring that kettlebell on one side. So we're gonna start with a press up. So keeping with that press, then we're gonna add some glutes and hamstrings as we lift, and also that core. If you wanna keep just the press, keep just the press. You're gonna feel that pull to one side, so zip up that core. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Press up and in. So remember, you're pressing to the midline. So if it's helpful for you to have that opposite hand here, turn the palm out, turn the palm in. If that is still too heavy, no big deal. I know a lot of you have heavy kettlebells. Take it with 2 hands. 3, 2. All right, can we add a bridge right here? Everything comes up, everything comes down, nice and slow and controlled. If you don't feel safe with that, if you don't feel like you have a good handle on everything, just do 1. That's okay too. We won't be here very long. I know, 2 more. Breathe right here. And relax. Set that kettlebell down on the side. Big stretch here. Take those legs up. Let's get a little scissors. We're down for 2. Big stretch out. Down for 2. So we open up the chest. We stretch the hamstrings. We get that core. If that's not right for you, 1 foot on the ground. Keep your shoulders down and stretch. Right here. Up. And here. Core and mobility. 1 more each way. Yes. Breathe and down. Let's take it to that other side. Right here. So you may have to come up to get it. Remember, we're going to start with our press. Up and in, turn it in. Then we'll add that bridge, 2-legged bridge. If you don't feel as stable, just keep just the press or just the bridge. Zip up that core, find that stability. Here we go, up and in. It's hard. If you want to do 2-handed press, totally works. You're still getting the motion. You're still getting the same set of muscles working. But if you have an option of something a little more medium with that kettlebell, take it here. Yes, feel that pull to here. Ground that core. Here we go. Bridge up. Everything down. Up. I know, my left side is harder. Whoo! Burn. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Bring that kettlebell to the center. Let's take our feet up, right? We're gonna do a little crunch and lower. Little press and crunch. If you don't want to do the crunch or you don't want to do the press, just take 1 out. Right here, core. And let's finish out chest and tris right here. And breathe. And here, yes. Burn. Ah. 4 more. Core, upper, stability. And also, surprisingly, not surprisingly, heart rate, relax. Oh yeah, big stretch through here if you want to circle those arms while you're down here. Let's bring it back up on to our feet. Ooh, stretch. Whew. Grab a sip of water. All right, team. How about we go back to a little bit of legs? We're right here, medium to heavy. We're going to start with a side lunge. Then we're gonna add a staggered squat to it. So we're gonna start alternating our side lunge, then we'll take it to one side with a staggered squat. When we stagger our squat, I'm gonna give you the option to take it to a clean, but you don't have to. All right, so just hang with me. You can keep it all body weight. You can keep that kettlebell there, up to you. But let's alternate our side lunge, shoulders back. Here we go, boom. I told you it was gonna go by fast, right? I know, when we're in it, we're really feeling it. But look at that clock, we're close. Take it, shift your weight to the side. Use this time to get a feel for the motion. All right, let's take it all to one side. I'm going my right, your left. We're gonna take it down side lunge, step it in, staggered squat, just like that. Down and squat. All that means is we're up on that toe. If you want, if you're comfortable, clean, right? Take it down, clean, yes, down, up, down. There we go. We've got 4. And breathe. 3, 2, 1 more. I want you to hold it here. Just pulse into this heel, right? Ha, burn. 4, 3, 2, side lunge. Pulse into the hip. Drop that weight. Toes and knees forward. 4, 3, 2, set it down, shake it out. We're not gonna go right into that other side. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna do some biceps first, then we'll take it other side. Catch your breath. Again, get that recovery, 172. Woo, that's up there. All right, team. Holding your kettlebell, watch me. You can hold it here. You can grip it here, whatever feels better for you. Bicep curl, up and down. Here we go, up. If you're still having a hard time catching your breath, just take a little breather. Really take your time. You don't have to rush this. You can hear it in my voice, right? I'm gonna slow down my movement. I'm gonna focus on my core being engaged. Breathing out on the exertion. Bring it up. Yes. Can we add a press? Why not? Curl, press, and down. Yes, team. Up, press. There we go, sweat down my face. I only turned on one of my fans today and I can tell. 4 more. 4, up, breathe. 3, strong upper, you got this, team. 2, 1 more. Boom, ha. Set it down. Give yourself a breather. Yes, team. All right, we're gonna take it to that other side. Side lunge, staggered squat. So it just means you're a little bit staggered and you're up on that toe. Sit low in the squat if you can. I'll give you the option to add the clean if you want. I know, those legs are ready for it. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side lunge and stagger right here. Take it here and here. And breathe. If you want to add that clean, we're here. Take it low in the side. Sit low in that squat. Yes, team. Boom. So you're going shift and shift. 1 more. Hold it here. Pulse into this heel. You got it, team. Keep that chest open, core engaged. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Pulse. Woo. Burn. 4, 3, 2, set it down. Right? I know. Woo, catch your breath, water. All right, team. While we're here, let's bring it up. Let's get 1 more swing. This time, if you're comfortable with it, you can hand off at the top. Only if you've done that before. Otherwise, keep your regular swing. I know it means it'll be a repeat, but we love a swing, right? Nobody cares if a swing repeats. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. But everything else is no repeat, but most of us enjoy swings. You can do a deadlift, you can do a swing, you can hand it off for something different. Let's get it done. Shoulders back. Wrap that core. Take it here. Prep it. 3, 2, 1. Power it up. Let it drop. You're here. If you want, hang at the top and hand it off. Now, if your handle doesn't seem to want to do that or your hands don't risk it. Just do 2-handed swing. But if you're comfortable, up, take it up. Thumb turns in, pinky turns out just a bit. Power. Sometimes it helps me keep my arms out of it when they want to help. We've got 8, 7, 6. You do you. What swing is good for you? 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pedal your feet, team. Meet me on the mat. One quick bonus circuit. All right, bring it down. I want you to grab that kettlebell. We got a little bit of core. Let's start into our side plank. Right through here, we're gonna lift and lower, or lift and lower. You can have this kettlebell here on the side. You can be on the knee. You can be on the toes. If you wanna take it up top to a windmill or lateral side bend, that works too. Here we go. Touch and reach. Down and touch and reach. Yes. You can keep it just like this, using your obliques, using your core, getting that mobility. Knee works too. Or twist it in right here. Touch and lift. You don't have to actually touch the kettlebell. You're still lowering the hips, but that gives you a place to aim for, right? Up to you. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Take it over. Other side. Right here, team. We're gonna take it here. We're gonna touch it down and lift. Then we're gonna twist it down as we lower the hips. We got 8 and 8. It's gonna go fast. You can be on your knees if you need. Here we go. Up and touch. Reach. This works too. If you feel like you have more range of motion, less pressure on the shoulder, more abs with the knee, go for it. We just want the core engaged. We want it to be uncomfortable in the good way, right? Not the bad way. Take it here. Touch it down. Lift it up. So you're twisting as you lower the hips. Breathe. Yes, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And relax. Yes, team. Take it here. Stretch it over. We're coming up onto our knees. If this is not comfortable for you, sit in a seated position or take it to standing. If you can, we're gonna take triceps over the head. So if you don't feel comfortable with this, again, standing, seated, or just do a regular press. You'll still get tris and shoulders. But if you can, we're here, take it up behind the head. You can also switch to a dumbbell. Maybe that feels better for you. Breathe, elbows in, and you're trying to get that bell portion down behind the head. Trying not to arch. If you feel like you're arching, take 1 foot up and breathe. Yes, team. We got 8, elbows in. 7, 6, burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, maybe I cheated that last one. That's okay. Bring it up right here. All right, team. One last little bonus move. We're gonna get a kickstand deadlift on this side. Then if you want, we're gonna take it on the other side. We're gonna do a kickstand swing. I'm gonna prep you for that. So have a couple kettlebells close by. You may wanna mix it up. Your kickstand deadlift is here. We're here, we're up. When we take it to the swing, it's gonna look like this. Swing on the side and up. Not everybody loves that one, so it's up to you. Let's start with our deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Take it here, ooh, and up. Yes, my glutes are telling me that it's done. It's time to be done, right? And up. Burn. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, right here. Just hold, isometric hold, in that front leg, in that core. 4, 3, 2, set it down. You can keep just that. Otherwise, watch me here. I like it on the outside, so it's not gonna hit that front leg, but your swing motion is the same. Drive the hips back, power it up. You can also do this with a dumbbell if it feels better. Only do this if you're comfortable. Otherwise, regular swing or kickstand deadlift. Let's hinge it here, power it. Here we go. Let it drop. Right here, here we go. Core engaged. Again, you can always switch to that regular swing if that feels too weird. Front leg, push through, lock it out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. It's tricky, right? And you feel it in that core. So again, don't risk it if it doesn't feel good for you. If it's the bad kind of uncomfortable, if it's the good kind of uncomfortable, you're challenging yourself, go for it. Otherwise, we love a regular swing. All right, team, let's do it. We got 8, we got to hold, we got to swing. That is it. Get set. Hang with me. I know you can. Here we go. Bring it up. Shoulders, core. We had so much on one hand and then the other. Really challenging the core in a lot of different ways. I know, feels like we didn't do a ton of isolated core, but we did because of things like this. Breathe. Hold it down, hold it here. So I want you to balance. Again, feel your cores roll in that. Push into this front heel. Try not to pull with those shoulders. Everything's nice and tight. In 4, 3, 2, relax. One-sided kick, stand, swing. Go a little lighter if you want. Go a dumbbell if that feels more comfortable, or keep your regular swing. We're gonna hinge it. You can do deadlift, you can do regular swing. Let's prep it. 3, 2, 1. Power it up, power it up, yes. You gotta keep it wide, so that's how it gets into this one leg, right? Hand drive. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Yes, team. I think we did it. What do you think? I'm feeling it all the way through. I hope you are too, so shake it out. Quick little cool down. We won't do very much. Woo! Yes. Get that heart rate down. Get those muscles calming down just a bit. Sending you out into your day, into your night, whatever it is, into your morning. Let's get a little hamstring stretch. Lean into that. Pull your toe towards you. Grab it on the wall if that helps you have a little bit of balance. Take it here. Breathe. So please make sure that you get some more stretching on your own. That was an intense workout. I know when you saw burn, you thought maybe we were gonna do a bunch of holds and pulses. We just got a few of those, right? Just a few. Take it here. And take it out right here. Roll those shoulders. Balance. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I love to hear from you, so leave me a comment, leave me a like. Let me know what you thought of this workout. Do you like when there's no intervals? I know this one was a tad bit longer than normal, but I hope it still went fast for you. I know some of you love the longer workouts. Let's take it up right here. Over to the side, big stretch. So let me know, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the BodyFit by Amy app, which is now compatible with your Apple Watch. And of course, join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club. All you need is in the description below. Shoulders back. Again, a little more stretching on your own throughout your day after this workout, throughout your week. And of course, don't forget to come back here for some more workouts. Thank you so, so much for being with me today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your no repeat kettlebell burn workout. Great job, everybody.